Well, my whole family's in horse racing, except I did the show horse thing. I always wanted to be a jockey, but my mom, probably very smartly, kept me away from the racetrack as a teenager, and then I started galloping horses when I was 23 or 24 to pay for my show horses, and then just was like, oh yeah, this is what I was supposed to do. So the racing's very different, and the horse kind of lifestyle is different to here. But I grew up in Melbourne, down south, and it's a beautiful city, and it's not, everyone thinks you're from Australia, like it must be 100 degrees all the time, but it's pretty mild down there. But yeah, it's a good part of the world. So I came over here on vacation 5 years ago now, and I had 3 friends from Australia that had moved here, so I thought I'll just couch surf and see my buddies and hang out for a couple of months. Ended up in Kentucky, staying with a friend there, and then her next door neighbor is friends with Rusty George Arnold at Keeneland, and I thought I might go in and just see how they train the racehorses here. So I went in one morning with her neighbor and met Rusty, and galloped one morning. He came back the next morning, ended up riding out for nearly a month, 5 weeks for him, and then he asked if I wanted to come back, and I said yeah, I wanted to come back and ride over here, and it just was totally random. Like if you'd said to me at the time, like you're going to end up living in America, I would have never believed you. It was just a total in the right place at the right time situation. I mean, every time you go out there, you're trying to learn something. Like none of us know everything, and especially myself, I'm still pretty green as far as race riding. So for me, it's just trying to always get tactically better and ride more American. I've still got a lot of Australian attributes to my riding that don't necessarily work as good over here. So always trying to develop into a more seasoned, experienced, strong kind of rider. Whether you win, lose, draw, or run last, you're still getting that adrenaline hit, even if they run no good. It's still, you know what I mean? And I don't think there's many other careers where you're going to get that kind of feeling from your work. Having said that, it's one of those things where it's a job where you experience the highest highs, and you're also going to experience a lot of lows. And a lot of the time, the lows come more than the highs, and it's one of those things where you've just kind of got to keep your head screwed on and keep thinking straight, and not let the low times kind of rattle you and not let them make you doubt yourself, because the highs are coming again, but you've just kind of got to ride the wave and enjoy it for what it is. But it's definitely one of those things, like if you have a regular 9 to 5, you're not going to experience the same kind of things.